Hi everyone, my name is Kaitlin. Welcome to my first chapter reading from Life After Redby. Life After Redby is my first published novel. It came out from Renaissance Press in 2017. This is a urban horror thriller which follows the life of Cass. She is a soldier who gets trapped in a zombie testing ground town known as Redby, and the book just follows her first year of life experiences in that town. So we're going to dive right into the first chapter. I will warn you in advance, it is a relatively short chapter, but hopefully it gives you an appetite for zombies. Chapter 1, Oak Ridge Mental Hospital, Texas, August 22nd, 2032. Once upon a time, there was a little town called Redby that nobody cared about. Some evil pricks from All Mesa Corporation built giant walls around the town, filled it with zombies, then sat around and watched the little people run and scream and die. We lived that way for 10 years, screaming and dying and starting all over again. Being immortal kind of sucks like that. Then my friend made a cure, we got out, Redby burned to the ground, and All Mesa collapsed. That part all happened a little fast. Then I went nuts, and the rest of the world went back to being full of sunshine and rainbows and blissful ignorance. The end. On the inside of the glossy green journal, neatly typed out on a name tag, read my name and current residence, Cassandra Isabella Sarah Torres, resident of Oak Ridge Mental Hospital. The doctor gave me the journal with my name tag already attached. I guess he figured I wouldn't remember my own name if I didn't see it every day. Some days he wasn't far off. Inside the journal, filling exactly half a page, scrawled the details Dr. Brown had asked me for. A quick summary of all the shit that had happened over the 10 years I'd spent trapped in Redby, also known as Zombie Hell. I glossed over the part about how, a few days after getting out, I decided the free life wasn't my thing and opted to kill a guy. Insanity plea, lots of media attention, a year of court appearances that played out more like a reality fucking TV show, and suddenly I'm the newest resident of the biggest, baddest, max security nut house in the United States. Welcome to Oak Ridge Mental Hospital. Would you like the blue pills or the red pills? Setting the journal on the bed, still open to the first page, I shifted around to get comfortable. The mattress squeaked to protest, and the cold stone of the wall pressed against my spine. There would be no getting comfortable in this room, and no escape from the reflection in the door's window. Most of the details bled out beneath the hall's light, save for the ugly dark lines stretched across my skin like puckered, jagged cobwebs. Mementos of all my failures. A shadow passed through my reflection, the guard making his rounds. Inside of half an hour, the pill cart would be at my door. The nurse would smile and make small talk, waiting for me to finish taking my meds. She'd ask to see my mouth to make sure I'd swallow them. Then she'd tell me how cooperative I was, not like the other patients, and leave. Same shit and same day for all I knew. I stopped caring about the days of the week years ago. Except for that damn journal. I kept a journal back in Redby to report on movement patterns and supply drops. Helped me keep track of important shit like how much longer we could stay alive. It wasn't my style to write down my feelings and all that mushy emotional stuff. Just a summary, the doc had said. It doesn't have to be detailed. Just write down as much or as little as you feel you need to regarding what happened in Redby. Right, easy. I did that. On to the next exercise. Except it wasn't good enough. I never did anything half-assed. Wait, that was a lie. I did a lot of things half-assed. Just not when it came to important things, like Redby. Maybe it was the old military training kicking in, telling me to make good report. Or maybe it was just the damn shrink knowing I wouldn't be able to leave Redby as a footnote in my life. It didn't matter why. I tore out the first page, crumpled it up, and threw it into the far corner. Next, I picked up the pen, growled something unkind regarding the doc under my breath, and started writing. They say when you die, you see a light at the end of a tunnel. I've died plenty, and I can promise you, there is no light. I don't mean mostly dead either. I mean face ripped off, gut spilling out, all dead. It sucks at first, but you get used to it. In Redby, you had no choice. You either learn to live with cursed immortality, or you crawl into a corner and give up. I never give up. I guess that's why I'm here. The hunter in me never died, even if my body did. My name is Cassandra Isabella Sarah Torres. I am 32 years old this month. At 18 years old, I joined the military. At 21 years old, I became a captive of Redby, Nevada, otherwise known as Zombie Hell. For 10 years, I lived in a constant state of life, death, and undeath, And if there's one thing I learned through all those years, it's this: dying hurts every time.